this time.
And,
We can get this trending.
Yeah, and do tag, of course, Rob. What's your new Twitter handle?
At follow Rob with R0B.
Oh, and at follow Risk. Do tag us both in it. Hashtag go time, or it's go time, whatever you want to do. And we'll be ready here with the grand final of the Danish DreamHack Qualifier. Copenhagen Wolves versus ANEXIS Esports, the prime of Danish Counter-Strike global offensive. And they will start things out here on
their smoke rounds.
Dust 2. That was weird. This is not how a knife round usually goes, Rob.
This is the smoke round.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Makes very much sense. I get that. I do understand that. We'll be waiting for Nille, it sounds like.
Perhaps we will see a knife round now. I'm not sure.
Are they saying... okay, so here we go with the knife round. It's go time! We need like an announcer guy. Like the guy in wrestling that says,
we need that guy who does all the...
let's get ready to rumble, and then he just says, that guy. It's go time!
Whatever his name is.
And we should record that and play it before every cast. That would be actually...
But we need to record somebody saying it's go time with the same sort of voice. We also need the Benny Hill theme tune.
Oh yeah, for the knife round. Yeah, we do need it a lot. Unfortunately,
we could turn this into an exciting cast if we wanted to.
Yeah. But we have to be serious.
But we don't want to.
We have to be serious. There's no one else. So we have to be serious. It's not a problem really. We should have like a ES Planet TV serious stream and then a ES Planet TV not so serious stream.
And I'm only allowed on the non-serious one because I come up with all these ridiculous suggestions.
Yep, exactly. You got it. But we are ready to go live now, and Wolves will be squaring off against ANEXIS.soe, and they will choose to start CT here on D-Dust2. And Rob, I know you are a big Wolves fan, but come with your predictions for this game.
Well, these guys played on Dust 2 in their previous matchup, and it was a very close game. 16-13 was the final score. I reckon ANEXIS will have learned from that loss, and it's going to be a very, very close match. I honestly don't think I'll be able to call it. Obviously, as the Wolves caster, I will say Wolves will probably take it, especially considering they've gone through the upper bracket and played less games, so they'll be less tired. However, ANEXIS could take more experience out of these games. They also played on Dust 2 against 3D Max, so they will be running over what they can do on this map. But expect a close game.
Yeah. Hopefully we will see a close game, and just to be on the opposite side of what your prediction is, I'm going to say ANEXIS, just because I like to be that guy who says the other thing. But right now, push coming into the A-bomb side. We do have Glaive here with that P2000. Can he come up here and get the headshot? Looks like he will try. The terrorist equipped with a knife for that moment, but yeah. He's not dead yet, though. The bomb's not yet planted, so it's not bad at all for the CTs. If they can just draw the time, Glaive must know that the bomb is going to get planted now. There's the bomb. Now coming in here with the P2000, gets a 1 frag. Now his teammates are coming in from CT, Spawn and Long. 6 HP and Glaive. Herden picking up 1. Oh, wow, nice headshot coming out of Glaive, but Herden and Hunden the only ones remaining, but huge frag out of Herden there. Now it's only Pimp remaining. 1v2, 28 HP is not enough to clutch that round, and it will go to Copenhagen Wolves 1-0.
And that's a solid pistol round for them to take there. I'm not sure how Glaive stayed along for so long on that ramp.
No idea.
It's like ANEXIS deliberately chose to ignore him.
Yeah, and it was like at some point I even thought I saw one of the ANEXIS players baiting him with a knife out, just running back and forth. That looked really strange. It could have been a bug as well, but yeah, no worries. But right now, it looks like the ANEXIS lineup will be running straight towards that B-bomb side, but slowing a bit down when they reach these tunnels. So Nico, of course, here. The early Molotov to stop the early push, but he's going to spot them now. Here we go.
And we're seeing actually an early buy, or surprise buy from ANEXIS with a couple of Galils and an AK.
Yeah. They should be able to make that into a win, but right now, not looking like it. Wolves too strong on that B-bomb side. And there is Nico with the last one, and that's kind of a wasted opportunity for ANEXIS, really.
They're really going to be struggling for buying those rifles in the second round.
Oh, wow. So,
Especially considering Wolves are now pretty much fully bought.
yeah, they do have some farmhouses in there, and I guess the ones with bisons.
With the obvious exception of Nico, who just loves pistoling from second bricks and B.
Yeah, I had no idea how he does it, but somehow he does it. Right now, looks like an A push, and SMF is there. 1, 2, 3 actually together with Hunden, so it's not really just him. SMF and Hunden doing great work out long. As I click over to Glaive, Nilla will actually get a double frag.
That headshot onto Hunden was quite spectacular. Worthy of Dupree.
Worthy of Dupree. Oh, well, then it's sick. So, Nilla making his way, has picked himself up an M4. And now moving into the area where he can see the CTs, but I don't think he has much to do here, really. It's going to be extremely hard for him to get anything out of the round, and he'll be nailed to the wall with blood all over the place. Actually, his hand sticking out his own behind on my screen there. Kind of a weird way to die, but no worries. 3-0, and AK is coming out of the terrorists. Nico with the AWP in middle, so he'll probably be the one to watch if they don't smoke it off early. Actually, I think he will, and then go into B with that orb.
Oh, he's going for the mid-pick,
mid-pick, but no one's really there to challenge him, so it's not going to get anything out of that. So, as you can see here, standard split. You do have one at long, one in tunnels here, and one in lower, and then 2 in middle that can push short. So, very standard setup here for the terrorists right now. And as we said earlier in the stream, the short push is getting very much favoured by almost any team because it's so easy to push short because of the way that it's built in CSGO, but SMF doesn't really care about if it's easy or not. He just takes people out and gets the Molotov ready and not really putting it out yet. Here is Hunden with one actually, and Nico still in B. Herden has a chance to come in from behind, but I'm not sure where the terrorists want to go right now. They are currently stuck at short. Herden is guarding the middle area, and he might be able to pick up this terrorist when he walks out of that door. He has some clue that there's someone there. Here we go, MSL picking up one, and now Herden picks up one, and oh, it's only Rugger remaining. 1v4 for Rugger to clutch. Probably not going to succeed in that one.
He has managed to drop himself into the CT spawn with the bomb, though,
oh, wow.
and thereby taking out Herden.
But yeah, Nico's on those boxes. So.
Yes. The thing about the Wolves setup is, as soon as they get Nico into the back of B plat, they're just happy to leave that side of the map, and they can just work so hard on holding that short area that ANEXIS will have to either completely bulldoze their way through, excuse me, or try something completely different. And they seem to be a little bit devoid of ideas, especially when you've got players like Glaive deciding that pushing up mid with a rifle is a good idea. He
actually survived that, and now Nico's in there to do the backup, so pretty good strat there, getting their 2 early frags, even though it was only against an Nico, but of course they read that and took the calculated risk and paid off for them. Nico looking to do some damage, but not really succeeding. I think, though, there's not much to do really for the terrorists. SMF and Nico will have them on a lockdown right now. Doesn't really matter where they go. They will be caught.
And once again, you see them pushing this short area. That's a good headshot in from Cajun B, actually.
There's the Molotov that disallows him to move on. Hunden also coming in and will on, and only Cajun B remaining with a deal in hand. 8 HP. No chance of survival, and as I say that, he actually picks up 1. And the bomb is actually over there, so he just needs to pre-fire the guy in long and get him with a headshot. Which is...
I think he'd just be content to get the bomb down.
Wow, yeah, he's actually going for the plant, which is really, really well. And just that plant is enough in itself. And there we go. So, round will go to the Wolves, but still, got a plant, got 2 kills. It's not bad. Of course, they did invest something in it. There were a couple of deagles, but still, it's kind of getting the investment back, but not really gaining much from it.
Yeah.
If you can just invest those deagles, you always, of course, can pull up something magical. But if you just get the bomb down, you kind of justify the investment and you didn't lose anything. So it's kind of tricky what you want to do if you want to invest into those deagles. But right now, 5-0 for Wolves choosing to start a CT. So yeah, there we see why. And Nico missing. Not sure actually. I don't even think there was anything to hit. So not really miss. 2 guys along, 2 guys at B and 1 guy in the CT spawn. That's the setup for the CTs right now.
Pimp doesn't seem like he really wants to challenge a mid when he is AWPing. Just seems content to just cover his teammates with it and try and rotate around the map and maybe grab an entry here or there. But it's not looking very dynamic for ANEXIS right now. Very, very one pace, very predictable.
Oh, he gets caught in the Molotov. Can he get out alive, Glaive? He can backstab them all if he gets out alive, and he gets 1. Looks for the second, but they're already in the B bomb site. It's going to be 3v3. Early Molotov coming out there, and I think Glaive will retake from tunnels while Hooded will come in through the window. SMF probably through the main gate. And I think Glaive will be the one to watch here, if we can find him. Oh, he gets flashed in tunnel. That's not a good start. But also, yeah, they need to have a kit now. Okay, they all do, so no worries. Because the time is slowly ticking away for them. Flashes coming in from every angle. Can Glaive take him out? No. SMF, though, comes straight into the bomb site, but the guy on the bomb site gets a double frag, and that's Nille. Pimp also
Nille playing a very unusual spot there, just sitting right on the bomb plant. And as Wolves pushed in, they didn't even bother to check it.
Yeah,
because it's such a unorthodox spot.
So now we do have a pistol round coming out for the Wolves players. So SMF and Hunden did not have money to buy, while Nico had 7,000. So surely they'll have enough money the next round. They just need to get a couple of frags in. They'll actually be good for the next 2. And let's see here, we can find SMF in the pit, but no one really wants to challenge him right now. Flash is coming over now. SMF looking to do the damage, but receives some HP damage himself now at 13. And wow, okay, there's Pimp with 1, so SMF is pretty much dead right now.
ANEXIS have started working the other parts of the map, and they've suddenly realised that they can actually do a lot more if they utilise long and B and mids rather than just working short. As the Wolves setup was specifically designed around holding a strong short area, as I'm getting very confused by all the flashes going off whilst I'm spectating Nico.
Nico, of course, equipped with an AK, would like to bring that one into the next round, but also would like to get away from the short area with a kill, and there it is. And the Cajun B now, he is running away to save that, while the bomb is taken away at that A bomb site. I'm trying to find it. There it is, taken away, and that means the round will end very soon. The terrorists are not in any place able to catch Nico, so he'll save that AK into the next round. So 5-2 will be the score. Nico dropping that AK to pick up an orb. Pimp also orbing, so this will probably... Oh, okay, Nico has to smoke out, so he's looking to smoke it. Might go for the early mid pick here, but let's see.
Looks like he will.
It goes for the
He's
normal.
going to try and bait the cross.
Oh, wow.
Pimp runs away as soon as he spots it.
Oh, he pre-fires prematurely, so not the best of situations.
Premature free fire.
Yeah, man. That's like, before he even should pre-fire, he pre-fires.
He's pre-firing his own pre-fire.
Yeah, man. It's crazy. Crazy shit. Nico just stepping this game up. Next level shit from Nico. But right now, we do have 3 CTs in middle. Or 3 Ts in middle, actually, my bad. And Herden is coming down there with a flash. Oh, can actually pick up 1, but content
doing
with...
a lot of damage through that door.
Oh, he's taken out as Cajun B pops down to 51 HP, and let's see where they're going. SMF here on short. Does some damage, but they're not rushing short, so wasting the Molotov there, really.
Well, you say that. Hunden just escapes there.
And now they are grouping up to hit that B bomb site, I guess. Hunden actually coming in from behind. Let's see if he can drop in there. I think it's going to be basically Nico. And, oh, Hunden's going to know it's not going to be short because he's at short. And Nico will pick up the first one. Goes for the second one. Misses a shot. But luckily, there's way more shots than that. AWP can pick up the third one just at the side there. Looking for the frags in the smoke. But, yeah, that terrorist is basically dead when he comes out. There we go.
And there he goes. Wolves tried something different on their setup this time to try and counteract ANEXIS using different parts of the map, and it worked quite well. They went aggressive on short with SMF and Hunden to try and stop them even thinking about taking short control, which worked well. They did lose Herden in middle, but they recovered successfully with the short push to control where ANEXIS had to go, eventually forcing them to B side, where the AWP of Nico and the rotating players could just do a lot of damage. Meanwhile, a lot of damage going on at long. Bomb is actually going to rotate out. This SMF pulls all the way back from long into CT spawn with only 21 HP remaining.
But look at the HP of the ANEXIS players. Glaive really has something to do right now in middle. He knows they're coming. Oh! KGB actually knows SMF is there, so... Oh, actually knows that Glaive is there, so... Quite nice, but now the bomb is dropped in middle, and that's basically the end of the round. Pimp will be coming in from behind, but they do know that they have one guy stationed in CT spawn, so no worries for the CTs. They'll just draw away and use their angles to take out Pimp without much struggle. Pimp, of course, one of the newer members of the Danish Counter-Strike scene. Actually pretty young, but still good enough to be at ESWC and actually pull out some great results, so... Age
talented youngster.
Yeah, talented youngster. Age is not a thing that stops him, really. He just doesn't care. He just likes doing the headshots, so... Doesn't really matter how old he is. Nico going for that B orb spot while Glaive picks up the orb at short. And this is something you've seen a lot of players do in Source and probably also 1.6. Just never seen it, but MSL does not care. That guy takes him out with a headshot.
Glaive chose the wrong moment to look away there.
Yeah.
As MSL rips his head off, figuratively.
Yeah. And actually, I think this might be a thing that they did in... actually, Glaive and MSL and Nilla has been in almost two mini clans together. And I think I've seen that before with their lineup, so maybe MSL knew what was going on. Maybe it was some kind of a standard strat that they used back then. And he knew exactly what was going on and could take him out without almost a pre-fire, really. It looked actually quite insane, but right now, Wolves getting good action here done. 2v2 now, bomb's not down yet. Oh, he runs straight in there, Nilla with a double to get yet another round for the ANEXIS lineup, making it 7-3 so far.
This seems to be following a pretty similar course as the last time these teams met, with Wolves roaring off into lead and ANEXIS slowly clawing their way back.
And yeah, as we can
It'd
see...
be a bit of a shame if exactly the same thing happened.
Just the exact same result and all that stuff. But yeah, as we see right now, we do have 7 frags for Nilla and Pimp, while Nico's leading the scoreboard for the Copenhagen Wolves. But right now, of course, and Eco for the Wolves lineup versus, of course, ANEXIS here. And to all the new viewers who just tuned in, hello and welcome to ESP TV. My name is Risk, and co-casting with me today is Rob Harris from Wolves TV and CatDreader.org. And yeah, we're having quite some fun here with the grand final of the DreamHack Winter 2012 Danish qualifications for the, of course, Counter-Strike Global Offensive Tournament. A lot of cash in there, and these teams, of course, battle for a spot in that grand final, which will happen in Stockholm. No, actually not Stockholm, Jönköping, as it's called in Sweden. That's where DreamHack usually is. And yeah, Wolves, of course, coming from the upper bracket, only need 1 map. That's why it says best of 2 in the middle of your screen. ANEXIS do need both maps to take it home and go to Sweden. But right now, buy round coming up. That was just Nico. Now it's serious again. Nico with the orb. Let's see what he can do.
Pimp's not got a great spawn to be able to peek mid early, so he may just choose to spot
Oh, Nico doesn't even want to spot.
Nico doesn't even bother.
He just goes straight to that B plateau. Doesn't care. But let's see here what the setup is. The usual setup, just with an AWP. As before, one in upper, one in lower, one in middle, one out long, and then one more in middle, usually with an AWP. We just can push down here, and then you group up and then hit short together. That's basically what you do with this standard setup from a terrorist perspective. And I'm wondering, who do we have on short for the CT side? We actually don't have anyone right now. Hunden is at long, Glaive is in CT spawn, so those two might be the ones to watch here. They're the fastest rotators for that position. And actually a great grenade coming in there from Glaive. Took something like 100 HP, but Pimp does not care for grenades. He just got the frag then. Oh, Hunden will know what's up. He sees one of them, picks them up with a headshot. There's the Molotov going down. Hunden has to get some backup now. And he's taken out. And now it's all on the remaining 3 players. SMF coming in from behind. Can he get the headshot? And he gets a frag, not the headshot, but still waiting here. 3v3. Nico has a pivotal role to play because he's the AWPer. He has to get onto short. He has to secure those frags, but actually it doesn't really matter because Herden just comes in steamrolling these players. And wow.
Oh, that's a great shot from Nico on shot.
Wow, Nico. Wow. So then do you now know
loves his jump shots. MSL takes down one. He knows where they are. He takes down the second. Oh, he can't take down the third.
But no kit.
No kit though.
He pulls the sock in.
He pulls another sock in.
Oh wow, he has to face the bomb though. Oh.
Yeah, he wasn't going to survive anyway. It's too low on HP.
Okay, so actually I've just been told that there actually is no difference in Go whether you face the bomb or not. So you'll die either way. And he experienced that right there on his own body. So 75. ANEXIS is slowly getting their way back into the game.
Surprised none of the ANEXIS players are typing "Hey Socken."
Oh wow. But yeah, Pimp once more with the AWP. And Wolves on that eco. Still using the same setup. And ANEXIS doing the same, just a little more careful, a little more pulled back, because there could be a rush coming along towards them, just 5 USPs, not USPs, P2000s, maybe a P250, so maybe B, that's why Nila is in spawn, as you can see here. And Pimp is here, but they will regroup and hit short anytime soon. I think, but oh, look at the position here. If they just decide to go a little bit more aggressive, but actually, as I say that, Pimp stands in their way. A couple of flashes being thrown here, and he jumps out. Oh, MSL with another nice frag, and that's basically it for the round, really. I don't think the Wolves are going to allow themselves to die now. They're just going to sit tight and talk some strats.
Yeah, they're just going to save for this round, and well, 5v3, no guns on their side. They're just going to try and grab a few exits like Nico just does onto MSL. To try to jump up, and he does manage to grab the gun. He spots another man on short. But yeah, Wolves are just going to sit out the rest of this round, maybe grab some exits, and hopefully regroup and make it 9-6 after this.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's quite a tough situation for them, as ANEXIS have finally worked out how to spread Wolves around enough to keep them second-guessing themselves.
And there we go, the bomb explodes, and Glaive struggling to find a frag. And it's 7-6, so Wolves probably looking to take the remaining part of these rounds, and ANEXIS looking to get a very nice lead here before going into the second half. That's what's going on right now. We do have Nico and Pimp both with the orbs. Hopefully we'll see a duel here. Would be great for either team to get the first pick. But it's not looking like they want to challenge each other. There's one. Actually, it's hit down. Cajun B to 18 HP by Nico. And there is he again picked off by Nico. So 1-man advantage for the Copenhagen Wolves lineup in this very, very important round.
They're now going to set Nico up and B and rotate all the rifles off towards the short A area by the looks of things. Leave SMF in pit, and Herden's just actually going to hold on B ramp whilst Glaive and Hunden are tasked with holding the rest of A.
And now Nico might need some opposition here in towards that B bomb site. They are stationed. Nilla is there with a Molotov. Let's see when they want to go in.
Some good damage into the mid area onto MSL and Casper as they push up. Unfortunately,
Oh, that's a huge Molotov onto Nico, and he can sit tight, but he's going to burn to death. We'll get one frag onto MSL, so
he
it's...
does well to grab that frag before he died.
Yeah, that's actually quite important. But nonetheless, he dies, and now it's a retake scenario, and flashes are coming out. But turning around and shit. Now, oh, there's a nice Molotov into the back of the plateau.
Shame Nilla's actually under window rather than back of plateau. And Wolves are actually going to group up with 3-man door push.
Oh, there it is. The first one now. They just need to kill Pimpy, and he's with an AWP, so it's going to be quite easy to come in there with an M4.
No kits, though, once again. And the round does go for ANEXIS.
Really?
Really?
Oh, wow.
That just happened.
So, the lesson you can take from this, dear viewers, if you want to play Counter-Strike Global Offensive, buy a kit. It's going to save you at least 2 rounds every game of CT, and those 2 rounds can count so very, very much in the end. So, yeah, do remember to buy that kit. Kalave now with the AWP. Nico, not really feeling content with it. He wants to probably be in a position where he can rotate a bit more around. Actually, he doesn't even have a weapon right now. And they're going to do the double stack here and short on top of each other. Let's see if it'll work out this time. Oh, I actually think it's MSL once more down there. Yeah.
Expecting it every round now.
he just knows when it's about to happen, and he just gets into the correct position. Great game sense by MSL. Let's see here. Glaive and the guys getting ready here to defend a mid push. That's not going to come. I think it's going to be a split A, to be honest.
Looks like it.
Hunden might be the one to watch.
Is out long with the AWP, supported by Rugger. And there's no one there to stop them.
Oh, nice frag there by Glaive. He needs to pick up the guy in pit, but there is a guy called Pimp in the pit. And he's taking down CTs left and right. One terrorist on short right now. Here he is. Cajun B. Can he hold it down? No.
Oh, Nico from mid grabbing the headshot, actually. I thought it was the spray of Herden, but...
So, all 3 of them going to watch short. Oh, Molotov! They need to draw back fast, and that's a great reaction, but they... Okay, they all 3 have kits. So,
for the first time.
Yeah, they will have time for this.
All got kits.
So.
They do need the kits this time. They do not have enough time otherwise to take the bomb site and defuse the bomb.
So, 1 in pit, 1 at long, and 1 on the ramp. And here we go. Oh, not the first one at all, and... this is going to be so hard for Herd, and he just goes straight for the defuse, just doesn't care, but... Oh, it's so close for him to making it, but no real stress there from the ANEXIS players. They will get the round, and therefore it will be 7-8. 8 rounds for ANEXIS, 7 rounds for the Copenhagen Wolves in the first map, potentially last map of the grand final in the Danish Qualifier for DreamHack Winter 2012. And no restart, please. Yes. Yes.
No need for mental arithmetic. Woo!
Yeah, man, because I can only do numbers that is either 10 or 5, so if it's not 10 or 5, then I can't do it. So, that's pretty good. My math teacher probably proud of me now. I don't care, really. But Tech 9 in the hands.
Look at me now, Dad.
Proud of me. Look at me now! I'm on the internet, talking smack. But
Herden does grab the first frag into B with his favourite gun, the Tech 9. It's just like a 32-shot deagle in the first round.
Yeah.
Just spam away. Damage.
Terrible damage.
I'm not sure what Wolves are really looking to do. Oh, what a surprise. They're going the short area.
Oh, wow! Huge headshot from Herden. Taking out Casper on the back of the bomb site in Nico's position. Just coming in there with the Tech 9, just not really caring. And now we'll probably look to take out even more. Oh, wow. Great play from Herden right now. Also picking up the guy in window, maybe. Oh, wow, Herden gone absolutely huge this round, and only Nilla remaining. Can Herden take that one as well?
I would be petrified of Herden with a Tech 9 right now.
Oh, wow. Let's see here, Herden. He does have the Tech 9. A couple of grenades coming out, and Nico will take down Nilla from behind. And that is the pistol round for the Wolves.
That's a very important round for them to set themselves on on their way and hopefully take the momentum going into the T side to try and re-establish the lead that they held on CT. They were 7-3 up and it ended up 8-7 to ANEXIS. So great to see some momentum going back towards Copenhagen Wolves. There's going to be a long push. Herden grabbing the first frag straight away.
Here we go.
Second.
Oh, wow. Takes out
Teammate
his
down.
teammate. Herden doesn't really care who he kills anymore. He just plain old
Frags.
killer machine.
It's like free for all.
He's just running around, just going crazy. He's the Terminator.
Something like that, yeah. And Hunter finishes the round off in a pretty comprehensive fashion. The only death on Wolves actually coming courtesy of Herden.
Yeah. And that's just very saying for what's been going on right now. But we do have 2 Galils and a couple of pistols for the ANEXIS lineup. So yeah, let's take a look at the map here. Looks like a B push.
Still on pistols for ANEXIS, so
Yeah.
the Wolves should be able to take this, even just with the walk push. Especially with a premature peak.
Oh, well, there goes a nade.
SMF taking him down with the nade.
Oh, and Hunden is in a great position here, lower. He just needs to wait. And that's the smoke.
He knows he's there, but
Oh,
MSL does too much. Herden
With the
still
double.
going huge.
Look at the scoreboard. Herden with 19 and Nika with the same. Fragging it up.
But Herden with 66 points versus...
Oh, they just... He's in the smoke. They don't know. He's just hiding there, and now he's throwing away, so he's basically dead. Oh, or maybe not. Ah, there we go.
Glaive knows too much.
Yeah. Too much
Yes.
information. But yeah, 10-8 now. And first buy round coming up. Wolves can secure the
In the
momentum.
hands of both Cajun and Pimp, actually.
Oh, wow, double up setup. Let's see if Nico will be thrown off by this.
Pimp going towards long. Cajun's going to be the mid man.
No hits in middle so far. Oh, takes out MSL there at long. I'm trying to find... Oh, well, he draws back, so no real worry. Nico still in the middle. Herden at B, SMF also in the middle. So, I'm not quite sure what they want to do right now. They could be grouping up to hit a short push once again, or they have from lower and then up on short, like from here, and then up and then from here, and then regroup and then hit it to short. But I'm not quite sure if that's what they want to do right now. I think it all depends on Nico. If he can get that first pick into B, I think it's going to be a split B through middle and through tunnels. He does have the bomb, and always a good sign is to look at the bomb, where that's going.
And it looks like it is going to be a push in. Ah, the Molotov does come
Oh,
out.
that's a great Molotov coming out of Casper there, I think it was. And now the push will be coming in Cage and doing a great amount of damage. SMF coming into the bomb site with a double frag, though. And they do have that bomb site claimed for their own.
However, there's a quick rotate through tunnels behind
Oh,
from Nilla.
I'm not
He
quite...
does
Yeah,
get spotted by SMF, though.
Oh.
SMF just doing all the work right now in this round.
Wow,
Grabbing
he might
those entry frags.
also get this one. Oh, Pimp with one. Not with the second. And he has just Nilla remaining, but he's in on the bomb side and they're all pushed out. He can go straight for the defuse. Oh, he doesn't have a kit.
Not have a kit, though. What a surprise.
What a surprise, but he can pick up some frags here. 1v1
Look
now.
where Nico's got himself to.
Oh,
Onto
wow.
the bomb spot himself.
Yeah, he can just dance there all day because the bomb's going to explode anyway. So, no real worry. And right now, pistols once more out of ANEXIS. Full buy from Nico and the guys. And probably will bring Wolves on 12-8. And therefore also 5-0. And when you're 5-0 up, something happens. You just every shot just becomes easier to hit for some apparent reason. That's what we call momentum. But as I say that, MSL actually takes out Herden. So commentator's curse. Now looking at a middle push. Oh, they don't see the guy in the smoke, and oh well, gets the frag.
Cajun B is loving hiding in smokes right now.
Yeah, he's having a fun time. And now jumping into the B bomb side, not much they can do. MSL though did pick up on a K, so he'll looking to get a couple of exit frags if his teammates doesn't get straight in there and gets a kill. So probably won't.
MSL just running off to save that rifle. Whilst Pimp tries to do as much damage as he can. And Nilla just chilling outside window, hoping maybe.
Oh!
Whoa, that was a great shot.
But he's,
And Nico taking him down, and he slides all the way down the ramp. So that's another round on the board. He did not curse them completely.
Nope.
Now I've said that, they're not going to win any more rounds.
No, they're not. It's going to be...
So MSL does save that AK in spawn.
And yeah, here we go again. So, 12-8 is the score. Wolves 4 round away from winning that ticket to go to Sweden to participate in the DreamHack Winter 2012 Counter-Strike Global Offensive Tournament, sponsored by Logitech as far as I'm concerned. And they have actually been warming quite a lot up. If you follow them on their Facebook page, you'll see all sorts of graphics and stuff going up about this possible trip to Sweden. So ANEXIS did get the chance to go to SWC, and now with the play Wolves have been showing, I think it's actually their turn to represent Denmark at the next international CSGO tournament. And right now they're looking pretty good, and if they can just finish it off now, they are surely the best team in Denmark at the moment. And that's actually something that a lot of people wouldn't have thought before this tournament, me included actually. I highly regarded 3D Max as my favorite team to win this, and it didn't happen. And then I said ANEXIS would be stronger, and then it didn't happen. Not just yet, they are behind right now, and now Wolves are looking like the best team. And,
well, that's perhaps one of the best things about the Danish scene, is you don't know which team's going to perform best on the day.
No.
They're all great teams.
Yeah, they're so close. Like these 3 teams in Ice, and you were also performing brilliantly early on in the tournament. So everyone's really like close skill-wise. So it's just a question of how long they play together, really, because everyone's really around the same skill. So let's see.
Oh, meanwhile, as we talk about this, Wolves are trying to push up the short area.
Oh, Clay!
Grabbing an insane headshot onto Pimp on the A ramp there.
Nico looking for that frag and picking up 1. He has to clutch this one near Nico. 1v2. He's in the smoke though, but there goes ANEXIS player and takes him out. And it's 12-9 now, and it's not going to be an eco for the Wolves. They're going to buy up now. So no worries. They can buy another round of AKs and maybe even get a couple of frags and maybe even the round.
Yeah. Well, that'd be good. Looks like somebody's actually going to be challenging mid. Cajun B taking down Glaive at top mid.
Oh, wow. And in the meanwhile, the terrorists actually getting straight into the B bomb site, trading a couple of frags. Right now, not looking good for the Wolves because it is 2 against 4. But everything can turn around if you do have that B bomb site. And right now, smokes are coming down, flashes are coming over. That means that the terrorists want to get that bomb down, and the CTs knows this. So here we go. Herden with the plant, Nico with the AWP. Herden has to guard the main gate, so Nico can take out the guy in window when he eventually comes. And Nico content with looking behind him at the moment. But wow, great hold so far, and getting ready with those flashes here on the bomb side. Herden, but he's taken out by MSL. All on Nico. Nico not able to clutch it. MSL with the double.
Faced by 3 rifles. He was hard pressed to win that round.
Kind of frightening as a player.
And the score is now 12-10 in favour of Wolves. ANEXIS finally getting a foothold into this second half, coming back from 5-0 down. It's 5-2 now.
Yeah, and it's kind of the same story as the first half, really, where Wolves did get off to a great start, and then came back. Of course, the ANEXIS team, and here we do see Nilla changing a HE grenade for that incendiary at long, and right now the terrorists are looking to push straight into B. Let's see what we can find. We do have Casper in there and Cajun B.
Looks like they're going to try and bait out this Molotov.
Oh, here's Casper locking down the middle.
Taking out Hunden, and in comes...
Oh, that's actually quite smart if it just worked.
However, Casper and Cajun B just had that site on lockdown.
But yeah, I really like the way that they tried to approach that. do a lot of noise in middle. So the CTs would face their attention towards that and then run in straight into B from tunnels, but really didn't work, to be honest. Probably would have worked against lesser skilled opponents who'd been very afraid. But Cajun B and Ruger, very, very clever players, both of them. So they knew what was up and took care of it.
Oh yeah.
So Nico picking up the first one at long. There's actually 3
There's
CTs
still
at long.
2
Just
more
haven't made
there.
out. I'm flashed.
Hunden does take out MSL, but Pimp is on hand to take 2 reply frags. Hunden does grab him again. We are left in a 3-on-2 in favour of Wolves. Cajun B is actually facing down long with his AWP.
Oh, he misses,
He misses the shot.
That was weird. That's usually a shot you hit, especially when you're this kind of skill level. But right now, what's going on is that Terrorists are not really sure what they want to go. I think they're going to go with the short push though. Let's see if we can find Cajun B, and as he gets that flag.
Very quickly chosen to rotate offshore as Cajun takes the frag onto Herden in that area.
Let's see, Herden with the bomb and Nico with the orb in middle. Probably just wanting to hold back here. They do have 30 seconds, about 30 seconds remaining. They do need to get that bomb down. So where do they want to go? We do have 1 CT on each side. So they're going to be 1 man at an advantage. Doesn't matter where they go. Basically what they should do is just run the AK just a little bit forward and then the AWP to take out. Ow, and there's a great Molotov. And now it's only 10 seconds remaining. And
wonderful game sense from Ruger just to close off the round. That Molotov has won them the round.
Yeah, basically, because time's going to run out now. And it's going to be 12-12. And yeah, okay, they are probably going to have money. No worries. The Wolves line up, but let's see here. Yeah, they have enough. So they will buy once more, but if this one round fucks up for them, they're going to be in trouble money-wise. Nico with the orb.
Does miss the mid spam.
And oh, Cajun B having a chance of taking a frag, but Terry's deciding to go back here. Not much to see really for Cajun B. And yeah, kind of hard to tell where they want to go right now. Could be potentially anywhere. I mean, the terrace, of course, but yeah. Looks like they want to hit that short. Maybe split B also, that might be the case. Kind of depends on where they get the picks, I think. Not really seeing anyone at short, so they do know they're very, very passive, playing it very defensively this season. Now you do see this kind of nervous play coming in because you're 12-12, and Wolves so close, and ANEXIS really need this one as well, so they're playing very cautiously. Now Wolves are rushing out after waiting a long period of time. Cajun B with 1, but SMF comes in with a huge headshot. Looks to take out this second rotating CT, but not going to happen. Nico comes into the back of the bomb site. 2 versus 3 right now. Herden with the AK does need to cover his teammate. Bomb goes down, and oh, Nico eats that grenade. Not very good, but Herden is still alive, and he sprays, and he gets a frag onto Nila. 2v2 still. And I'm holding my breath.
They're both going to be taken from outside on ramp.
Oh, Flash is coming in. I'm not sure what's going on. Nico with the unscope.
They've won the round. Great hold from Wolves inside the side.
Wow.
Wow. I did not even see what was going on. There were so many flashes.
I was totally flashed. But Nico somehow did get that one. And now it's ANEXIS who are in trouble if they lose this round, because then they'll be out of money. And then it'll say 14-12 for the Wolves, and then it'll probably also say 15-12, and then they're really in trouble, really got their backs against the Wolves. So right now, ANEXIS would love to bounce back. And the Wolves just need to hold on.
Very cautious play from ANEXIS now.
Yeah.
Look at the tightest of tight angles that Cajun B's holding in B. It was even tighter than it is there.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. But yeah, Nilla, if you can find him, here he is. Has a chance to come in from behind and backstab these terrorists. But they are going to watch short And I think it'll be a full shot push 100, not going... Oh, actually, as I say that, they rotate a bit back. So it might be a fake or double fake, or... I don't even know what's going on anymore.
It's like they're trying to bait out the Molotovs.
Yeah.
But MSL wisely holding on to this until he actually sees the push.
Yeah. Very wise play from MSL. SMF trying to bait it out, but right now let's switch on to Casper. If I at least just disable this shit. And here we go, Casper, 1 frag, but that's not enough. We do have one more guy here on the bomb site. It's Cajun B, picks up the first one, but is in trouble and also taken out. There it is from Nico. Important frag in the second one as well.
Frag.
So important from Nico that he just got those 2. And Glaive saying always me. He's always taking out first. And now I think they got this one on lockdown, really. Nilo has to save. So, yeah. If they don't buy this next round, this is basically going for the draw here from Nilo. That depends. I think they're going to... They have to buy up now. They have to go for the win, to be honest. Because being in overtime against a team who only needs this one map, that's very, very frightening. You want to have that chance to make it 16-14 yourself.
We don't want to see a repeat of the pork clown incident.
No, why should we? No one has promised anything yet. No one will.
I'm not going to say anything.
But yeah, does not look like they want to buy up, so Nilo will be all alone with some Molotovs. Actually, I hope they'll stack him in B. Oh, he'll
yeah,
get
they're
one
going to put him in
teammate.
B with Cajun B, actually.
Cajun B and B. And I think the terrorists are not really acknowledging this. And oh, wow, okay, taken out. So it doesn't really matter right now. And they are going to swarm this bomb site like it was a Zerg rush in StarCraft 2. Just getting in there, getting the kills, and Pimp is going to have such a hard time doing anything right now.
Casper getting completely flashed out on the B ramp. And taken out by the orb of Nico.
Oh, wow. It's going to be 15-12, Rob. It's going to be 15-12.
I want to say overtime. But
I
it
really
just
want
doesn't
overtime,
look like
really, but I think the Wolves are too strong right now. Look at Nico. Nico, Herd, and SMF picking up 23, 27, and 26 frags each, compared to the 17, 19, and all that shit from the ANEXIS lineup. Like, they are playing so well, getting all the frags each and every round. And I think that's mainly the difference here. They are just getting more frags, which means they can buy more weapons and more grenades in those critical rounds where they do have to do some kind of a save or some kind of a false buy. And I think that's mainly just that's the small things that just makes the difference. Right now, Nico looking for the guy behind that back box, but there is no one. Let's see here where they want to go. Almost 3 towards B right now, and it looks like that's where the terrorists want to hit. Right now, everyone's flashed. Oh, just some of them.
They like their odds in B. They've baited out a lot of the nades from ANEXIS. Here comes the smoke to... they're actually going to fake and go lower.
Oh, wow, that's brilliant, brilliant play from Wolves. And I don't think the ANEXIS players have sniffed it out yet. MSL is all alone on that bomb side, but... Oh, okay, now Pip is... Pimp. He's just tagged up as Pip, that's why. It's going here. And the question is, will they push into this? Hunden is going into the bomb site. They do hear him, and there we go. They just... I think they want to bait... Either they want to bait the Molotovs up, or... Yeah, okay, they wanted to bait Molotovs up, but didn't work.
They're actually rotating back
to
B.
But into middle where Rugge is, and he picks up one. He knows what's going on. The push is coming. He's going to be taken out through the boxes, I guess. But Pimp with huge frags here to take it home, but he dies. And that's all on Nico. 1v4 to win the game. And
only 15 seconds after he's backing up into Nilla, and Nilla does take him out top mid. I think Wolves just tried to overcomplicate themselves there, actually.
That is very true.
With a double fake from B to short to mid. Just... It's the sort of thing you call in a gather just to try and annoy your opponent.
That's a bit more than a double fake, mate. That's like a quadruple fake or something. But yeah, I totally agree. Trying to overcomplicate themselves. But they do have enough money for weapons this round, and also some of them have. They can drop deagles in the next one if it's needed, but they would very. Oh,